Hi, my name is Virgil Cook and I'm an online marketing coach and trainer, and today I'm going to walk you through creating an ad with Microsoft Adcenter, which is Bing. Uh, same as Google, only I find Microsoft to be a lot more lenient and more reasonable price-wise to use. So if you don't have a Microsoft Adcenter AdWords account set up yet, just Google Microsoft Adcenter, click on this first option here, Microsoft Adcenter. It'll take you to this page. Click on Start Advertising Now. Here you'll fill out the information, create an account just like you would any other account, fill in all the information, fill in your caption, and click Submit. And then once you do that, it's going to take you to the login page. So you'll be able to use the information that you just put into your creating your account and log in to your back office, so your Microsoft Adcenter. And if my computer isn't too slow today, we'll get through this tutorial in decent time. Your main page is going to show you some campaign trends, your campaign performance. It'll give you the status of your budget. If the company has any alerts that it wants to notify you of, you'll get those here in this box. And I can see my computer is being really slow. So anyway, in the trends box, I have several campaigns going. Several of them are paused, but this is the activity that I'm getting on some of my ads. Is the impressions is the green, and the blue are the clicks. Now you can do all kinds of different sorting here. You can do for specific campaigns. You can change the date, do just impressions or clicks. But anyway, we're here to create an ad, so you can figure that out. It's pretty simple. So I'm going to click on campaigns, and I've already got campaigns set up, so I'm not going to create a new campaign. But for you, you would click on create campaign, and that would take you to this page here where you'd put the campaign name and create your ad and everything on the same page. I'm not going to create a new campaign because I've already got campaigns going. So I'm going to click on company names here, which is where I'm going to put my ad, and then I'm just going to click on, I see I've already forgot to delete it. I did this tutorial once before, and then when I went to save it, it was gone. So anyway, you're going to create an ad group, and like I said, when you created your campaign, the only difference is you've got your campaign name here now instead. So I'm just going to create the ad since I've already created the campaign. I'm going to name this. Oh, by the way, if you do your research prior to setting up your ad, put all your information into the notepad. It'll make your creating your ads and stuff a lot quicker. So I'm going to name this campaign Empire Network because I'm doing ads on company names. So that's the company that I'm going to be putting the ad up for. Language and market, I usually leave it in English and Spanish, United States. I don't change any settings here. I use the campaign level settings for targeting and exclusions. I leave it worldwide, and I'm doing a text ad. You can also do a mobile ad. I haven't been using those yet. My campaign title is going to be Empower Network Review. So I'm just going to copy this, take it over here and paste it in here. And you notice as you fill in the blanks over here, this is what your ad's going to look like when it's you see the ads on Google. This is what your ad's going to eventually look like. The only difference is it'll be in Bing instead of the ad text. I'm going to be using Empower Network Video. Shows how you can tap into 100% commissions, and I'll show you why I'm using that particular phrase here in a second. So I'll just copy that into there, and again you'll see that it's filling it in over here. Empower Network video shows how you can tap into 100% commissions. Now the reason why I'm using that is I'm sending people to my team website, and we have our own team website inside of Empower Network. And anyway, the headline of this video, which is a video here, how a revolutionary new marketing system has completely eliminated all the technical aspects of marketing your business online, and how you can tap into 100% commissions today. So this is the part of this that I'm using for my ad, and what that does is it makes my ad congruent with my website. So I'm using how you can tap into 100% commissions. So then you're going to put your display URL, which can be just about anything, but it should be congruent with the actual website that you're going to, and it should also contain the keyword that you're using, which is this. My main keyword is Empower Network. Then the destination URL is going to be the place that you're sending people to, and in this particular case is my team website. So as you can see, here's the ad again, and that's what it's going to look like when somebody clicks on Empower Network Review or Empower Network. It's going to pop up on Bing. I'm going to be using keywords. I'm not going to be using placements. I'm not real sure what placements are. But this is where you enter your keywords over here in this box. Now I'd already done some research on what keywords I want to use, but this is where you're going to want to go to your Google AdWords keyword tool, and you can, if you don't already have an account, I would suggest creating an account, because you see these CAPTCHA code down here. Every time you search for a new keyword, you gotta do that CAPTCHA. So I just create an account, and that way when you sign in, then you don't have to deal with that CAPTCHA. So some of the keywords that I've chosen is Empower Network, and then I'm using the two founders of the company as well. So let's take a look at Empower Network and see what it's going to show up. Now there's advanced settings here that you can change the countries, the language, and several other options. I use the United States in English because that's where I want to target. So let's click on search, and it shows that the competition is low, and it's getting 1,000 global monthly searches and 480 local monthly searches for the keyword Empower Network. Competition low usually means to me that there's probably very few, if any, ads on Google. And if you click on the keyword there, you'll see that although there's over 69 million results for the keyword Empower Network, there are no Google ads on the top or the side of the first page of Google. I also checked Bing earlier, and it was the same case there. There are absolutely no ads whatsoever for that keyword. I'm also using the founder's name, David Wood and David Sharp. So let's check out David Wood and see what his looks like. Again, you can see I don't have to deal with that CAPTCHA because I've signed into my account. Also, the competition's low. His name's getting 90,500 globally searches, 40,500 local. You click on that again, you'll also see that there's absolutely no ads for David Wood either. And Bing is exactly the same thing. So that tells me that I should be able to rank fairly high on the page for these keywords, because, like I said, nobody has any ads out there for them yet at all. So let's copy and paste these keywords. to here. This is the box where your keywords are at. You want to enter one keyword per line. Now, Empower Network is a keyword, David Wood, David Sharp, those are all three keywords. You could also put keyword phrases in here. What is Empower Network? Who is David Wood? Who is David Sharp? Any number of combinations. But you're going to want to do your keyword research first and make sure that whatever keywords you put in here are going to be beneficial to your ad. Then you're going to click on Save. And slight little one little space caused all that. So click on Save and move on. That'll take you to again, you'll see this is what your ad's going to look like when somebody types in Empower Network or Empower David Wood or David Sharp. If it's showing up on the first page of Google, that's what where it'll show up. And you're going to want to set up your bids. I'm just going to start my bid at 30 cents. And on content, I'm just going to do 5 cents. The reason why I'm doing 5 cents is they won't let me leave it at 0, so I'll end up changing that later. I can search for either net search or content or both. Right now it's set up for both, which is fine, because when you're first starting out, you're going to want to see how the whole thing performs anyway. So then I'm not going to change any other settings. When you're brand new, you don't want to mess with any other settings until you see how it's working. As you get a little bit more experience, you can try different options and to make your ads perform a little better. So click on Save, and now your ad is created. You'll see it right here, Empower Network. It's active. It's 30 cents, 5 cents. It started today. You won't see any information over here because it hasn't had a chance to perform yet, but I do have some other ads here that are running. This one's only cost me $1.55 for 7 clicks, so its average cost per click is 22 cents. This one's average cost per click 28 cents. This one's actually performing at a click's only costing me 7 cents, so that's a really good one. So they're performing fairly well. So click on the ad that you just created over here, and then it'll isolate that ad. And when you create an ad, you want to create 2 ads, a little bit different, one a little bit different from the other. That way you've got 2 ads that are competing against each other, so you can see which one's performing the best. And you can track which one. As you get information in here, you can determine which ad's performing better than the other one, and the one that's not performing as well, you keep tweaking each one a little bit more each time until you start getting better and better performance. So you can click on keywords up here, and it'll show you each individual keyword and the performance of each individual keyword as well. So let's go back here to ads. I want to show you something else that you should do. You should click on your link. You should click on your ad here to make sure that it's going where you want it to go before you complete your setup.
Okay.
You want to make sure that I'm sending them to my team website, and that's where it took them. So that ad is performing correctly. You don't want to put an ad out there and have somebody click on it and either not go anywhere, get some kind of error message, or go to somebody else's page. You definitely don't want to pay for somebody else's advertising. So anyway, that's all there is to creating an ad in Microsoft Adcenter. And if you're using Google Adcenter, they're all pretty much the same as far as how you set them up, create them. There's a few little different aspects of each, but they're pretty much all basically the same. And Like I said, I use Microsoft because it's a little bit more lenient. Google's got too many times they've anyway, they made their own choices, and I just like Microsoft Adcenter a lot better. Um, so anyway, that's it. So now you know how to create a pay-per-click ad in Microsoft Adcenter. So have a good day, and we'll see you in my next video.